All right. So as we wrap up here, this last question is for both of you to address. How do you balance the use of technology with traditional teaching methods to ensure students receive a well-rounded experience? Because I know we've had plenty of conversations at various schools that I've been to where, it's you're never going to be it's not, and you probably don't want to be where you're 100% on the device all the time, or you're completely 100% ignoring it. So how do you balance that within your own classroom to incorporate both and make them complementary?
I think overall, technology shouldn't be the only way you teach, right? Just in general, not just because it can sometimes fail, but we know that our kids have different learning styles, and that includes digital. And in my brain, everything is connected to student experience, right? If the students don't seem to be engaged with something, you switch methods. Providing things that are like opportunities for learning that are varied. If they're tired of making slideshows, we'll make a poster. If they're tired of, painting, then we'll do a digital mosaic or something, right? And even the stuff that we do focus on digitally, we display them physically. So it's a pretty good mix, but I think it all comes back to knowing your students and understanding how they learn. And if they're not enjoying it, we pivot. That's what we do.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it all comes down to what is the best tool for the job. Are we here to what's the goal of the learning, but also how haven't we tackled this yet? It's fun. Sometimes when it comes to notes, I prefer pencil and paper, and I think the kids do too. I think they prefer the actual act of writing it. But when it comes to creating posters, hey, why not use Google Drawings? Why not use all these different tools that we have? And if you want to, create the physical poster. You can still print out the digital ones. You can still present it in different ways. I think it's giving options to students, but also teaching them how to use these options and how these look. So if I offer a couple different choices towards the end of the year, I spend the first couple of months of the school year modeling how to do that for the kids. Giving them options and giving them just the knowledge that these are tools. And I think really building that is important. And I think also emphasizing how and telling stories about how technology can be used for learning is really, really important. Plenty of times I will show a video that I'll say, hey, I was watching Instagram this weekend. Here's what I saw. Isn't this super, super cool? It relates to what we're learning about. And making the technology, making what's happening on the phone a lifetime and lifelong tool for the students, and modeling how to do that outside of the classroom, and that learning can happen outside the classroom, I think is also super, super important.
Hey guys, this has been awesome. The time has flown by. What a great conversation that I think we've been able to have here. And we're really, really thankful that you're able to both join us here. Do you have any other parting words of wisdom you want to impart upon the audience, or are we good to leave it here?
I think just thank you for having us. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. It's great to be recognized as somebody who's really trying to get this out there. So very much appreciated.
Well, and thank you for your efforts in the classroom with your students and being leaders in your building too.
Well, and thank you for everything that you guys do. It's awesome. I want to highlight both Sydney and I have Instagram accounts for our classroom that we post examples and connect to. I mean, we're not talking to students on there, but we connect to other teachers and we connect to learning in a different way that I think is really awesome.
And we'd be happy to share those in the show notes when we post the video, if you guys are okay with that.
Awesome. Thank you guys. We really appreciate everything that you guys do.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We'll see you guys soon.
All right, have a good night.